Farmers, renters and ordinary Irish people, that's who this government voted against this week in the Dáil. One after another, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, supported by the independents, voted against their interests, voted against the interests of the Irish people. We had the whole debacle in relation to Board Bia, and somehow Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael think it's okay that the chair of that board remains, despite the fact that he has admitted that he imports Brazilian beef into this country, yet at the same time chairs an organisation, a state board, that demands the highest standard of our farmers, the highest standards that we have anywhere in Europe. It is absolutely shameful that Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, the Independents and indeed the Social Democrats voted for him to remain in position, despite the calls from farming organisations right across the state demanding that he goes. We also had the situation where they backed the landlords, the vulture funds, against ordinary renters across the state. Their rent hike bill is going to crucify renters. 60,000 renters will see their rent increase every single year, one after the other. They voted for the vested interest, for the landlords, by the corporate landlords, for the vulture funds, and they turned their back on renters across the state. Students in particular will be one of the first that will be hit there. But they weren't finished with that. We also made pleas this week in relation to the cost of living crisis, the pressure that ordinary families are feeling, doing everything that they can just to get by and need that little bit of support from government, that cost of living package that is so desperately needed. But again, this government in their ivory towers decided no, the Irish people didn't need support. So listen, if we needed a week to show whose side the government is on, then this week sums it up. They're on the side of big landlords. They're on the side of the big business. They're on the side of the vulture funds, but they're not on the side of the Irish people. We in Sinn Féin will continue working on your behalf. We will continue to make sure that we have an Ireland that we can all stand up and be proud of. And the only way we can do that is by getting this government out.